Saudi labor law, renewal, resignation and termination of contract. There are two kinds of contracts as per Saudi labor law, and the rules related to renewal, resignation, and termination vary depending upon the type of contract. Article 37 of Saudi labor law. Keep in mind that a contract with a non-Saudi employee will always remain a fixed-term contract as per Article 37 of Saudi labor law. Expatriate employees equals fixed-term contract. Saudi employees equals fixed-term indefinite contract. Fixed-term contract. Every employee signs a fixed-term contract with his employer in Saudi Arabia. Renewal of a fixed-term contract. If there is a renewal clause in the fixed-term contract, the contract will be renewed for the time period mentioned in the contract as per Article 55(2) of Saudi labor law. If there is no renewal clause in the fixed-term contract in Saudi Arabia, non-Saudis, the contract will be renewed to the date of the Iqama expiry for expatriate employees as per Article 37 of Saudi labor law. Saudis, if the employer does not terminate a Saudi employee, the contract will be renewed and become an indefinite contract. Resignation or termination. 1. An employee can resign or the employer can terminate a worker at the end of a fixed-term contract as specified under Article 74 of Saudi labor law by giving a sufficient notice period. 2. If any party of the contract wants to terminate the fixed-term contract before its completion, they will have to compensate the aggrieved party under Article 77 of Saudi labor law. Indefinite contract. Renewal of an indefinite contract. For Saudi employees, a fixed-term contract becomes an indefinite contract under the following two conditions. 1. If there is no renewal clause in the fixed-term contract and the employer does not terminate the employee at the contract completion, it will become an indefinite contract in Saudi Arabia. 2. A fixed-term contract becomes an indefinite contract after 3 consecutive renewals, or after 4 years of service as per Article 55(2) of Saudi labor law. Termination or resignation. 1. The resignation or termination of an indefinite contract can be made with a 60-day notice period under Article 75 of Saudi labor law. 2. If an employer terminates an indefinite contract, he will have to compensate the employee under Article 77 of Saudi labor law.